Do that. Hey, hey, hey. Hello. You're muted, Rex.
Okay, that's the show, and keep collecting. Damn it. Muted. Okay, anyway, I was explaining in great detail, as you know. I got on the road about 8:45, been on just in from Memphis, Tennessee. Went over there to the cancer center with my neighbor and came back, and we just got in like at 4 o'clock. So apologize for being a few minutes late, about 10 minutes. I had to let Abby out. She'd been in all day since I've been gone, and she was a good girl. And gave her a couple treats and get me something to drink.
Levi's here.
And Carrie's
Howdy,
here.
Ale.
Yeah.
And of course,
the wonderful Savoy. Finally, what time do you call this, Mister? I call it 4:12. At least
call it
and Shadow were early and super straight. Okay. Yeah, I was listening to Vic's stream last night. Early this morning for a while I did things. I do things. I was not really paranoid about oversleeping, but I did get some rest after the show, and then But I put up a few great books that you might want to look into if you haven't already. Frog G, Goblin Girl, Soltac, Amarok.
Hi, kid.
Only had so many I could stick up there, but talked to my sister on the phone. She just got out of the hospital.
Geez.
And she's been tired, but I talked to her before I went to bed. Hey, 64, 80, and Levi and Gable and Carrie. And it's Lemons in the house, or was. I don't know. Hopefully everybody.
I don't know if Lemons is still here or not.
96 signups. I sent the link to Elsie to come in. Hopefully
4 more. Come on,
here.
Hey, Ray. I said 4 more. Come on, people.
Yeah. And we reached the magic 100 on the sign up. I'll probably send out another sign up notice on Twitter. Need to do it on like Facebook and Twitch or I don't know, some of these formats. I could probably do it on Facebook. Okay, that's why I need mods to help me out. Tweet that thing or whatever you do with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start blasting it out. I didn't have time last night, but I'm gonna start.
Yeah, why don't you show me the love you've shown Fembat all these years?
Well, I can't post while I'm live, Rex.
Right, and right. Yeah, you should have already done it, but I'm not throwing any aspersions.
When did I have time?
Right, you've been at work. Yeah. I mean, I was sitting there texting you, and it's funny. All my text went out, but I couldn't call out without going outside, the facility. So that was kind of strange. Here, all good. I know it's late for you.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, good stuff in the house.
Hey, Mr. Good Stuff.
Yeah, but went to Memphis, Tennessee. She, man, I'm glad the weather wasn't any worse than what it was. They were saying 60% freezing rain. She was talking last night about calling it off, just seeing everything couldn't have went better. So I'm glad we got it done. We don't have to go back in a couple weeks. I don't know if Elsie's going to join us today. I texted him while I was in Memphis and said I would send him a link when I got home, and I just got home like about 15 minutes ago, and let her out, got a drink, got all the trash off my computer, run a little better, and then got in here. So, made sure this was set up early this morning, so I wouldn't I knew I'd be coming in potentially late. Good afternoon, indeed, my queen. Just in from Memphis, though.
Mike.
They had a few people off the roads there and off the side and different things, but
hello, Caroline.
They're expecting some weather to come through, so I'm getting there myself, Levi. So yeah, it couldn't have went better, and
well, that's good.
Yeah. Gonna go see Mom in case the weather gets bad. I haven't seen her in a few days because the weather has been bad enough.
Yeah.
And
we had about an inch on the ground.
Go to the store and see if they've restocked. When I went to the store, everybody was stocking up for the bad weather to come in, and you couldn't find certain things. They didn't have onions. They didn't have iceberg lettuce. Well, they had heads of lettuce, but they didn't have the shredded bag kind, When you get a moment, can you ask Elsie if I'm okay to have his P.O. box mail? Yeah, he probably won't matter. He probably won't, I'll ask him. Yeah. Okay. All right. I will do that, Carrie. He'll probably be in here, I think on Thursdays, and all the schools were shut down. Apparently. We got 10 inches yesterday. Levi, my gosh. Wow. Okay.
That hit hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only had about an inch or so on the ground when I woke up this morning. And still wasn't happy about driving to work in it, but
it kind of stressed her out a little bit. I don't know exactly what they did. They kept her like an extra 15 minutes because she bled a little bit. They're going to send that stuff off to California. I think she's all right. But, we were like, they literally, when we ride there was a lot of people and they kept getting fewer and fewer and fewer. Even the information, even the workers, they left. About the only person that was left was me and the janitor when we left. And they say size doesn't matter. Ha, ha, ha. Yes. Well, it does when it comes to snow. And especially if you're trying to drive out in it. But I saw chemical trucks. I saw the sanding trucks and the ones with the plows on the front, but it wasn't that bad. But she's a too cautious driver. Can you be too cautious? Yes. When you're riding the brake, you don't want to touch the brake a lot when you're on potentially slick black ice conditions, right? And this had to be pointed out to me. It's like you get behind somebody and you follow them. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't really notice I was doing that. It's kind of like a comfort zone, letting them kind of lead the way, But
right.
I believe you should drive aggressively and get to where you need to get, especially when you're on a time limit, right?
I try to drive defensively and aggressively at the same time.
Right, exactly. And you do have to watch out for the other guy because they don't know how to drive.
Exactly. Yeah.
And on a good day, you might not either. But yeah, she rode that brake behind people, moved slower. She took an exit that really she probably shouldn't have. She, it's like quit touching the phone. I wasn't messing with the GPS whatsoever. In fact, was just kind of seeing where our route was taking us. I was doing my job if she wanted me to kind of navigate, and I reset her clock, which was 2 hours behind in the car. So I bet Rick's live in a place that waves to each other every time they drive by someone. Yeah, some. Yeah. Hey, Dave. Genuine Comics in the house. Saying hello to everyone.
Perfect 10 number 4. People go check it out.
I've not been over there in Memphis very many times when it snowed. I remember one time it was snowing heavy and was really bad when I was going over there to see Elsie. And I don't know if I spent the night or just drove right back home. I think I probably just drove right back home, usually to pick up stuff that I bought that was sent to his house. You know, I've still got a few items. I was tempted to say, hey, Elsie, you want to come over here and maybe do something while she's, you know, but yeah, it had been too much, especially on dangerous slick conditions and stuff. But I've got to make it over there, or he's got to make it over here, you know, at some point. Maybe for the launch. Maybe he'll be here for the launch. I'd like to get this set up where,
that'd be awesome.
Like I had it before, where I could just hear everybody through the speakers and wouldn't need these earbuds. And I had a good person look at it and he couldn't get it without feedback. So I don't know. And I noticed yesterday that we had Anthony Gonzalez Clark on, that he was standing up the whole time, you know, at the camera about waist high or whatever. He was standing up the whole time for like 2 hours. And
he was, wasn't he?
Remember, like Calming Mark, he stood up the whole time.
Yep. Well, I mean, they sitting around too long is bad for you. So.
Yeah. Well, just call me Quasimodo. Carrie says, if that's true, Cable sounds like a nice place. Community spirit should be everywhere. A smile or wave from someone can brighten a stranger's day. Are you sure Eric is okay from the snow? Last I heard, he bunkered down in an igloo and had befriended a penguin named Tut. I hadn't heard from, since yesterday. I think Eric was in here yesterday. I wonder if Anthony got any snow and whatnot, you know, who was on with us last night. Yesterday. Anthony Gonzalez Clark. Yeah.
Well, he said, where's he at now? He's by you. So
I purposely didn't schedule an interview here because I didn't know when I would be back. You know, and sure enough, I got here right at 4:00, and I was going faster than what she was. In fact, she was not. She actually went asleep at one time, or maybe a few times on the way back, and I floored it. Well, not really floored it, but yeah, I was going over the speed limit. That's how clear it was, though. It was actually clearer coming back, the streets were, than when we went over there, which is good. And it's like 36 degrees. I think it's supposed to get about 22 down here. It'll go dip below freezing. Mrs. Good says, hey, y'all, can't stay, but wanted to swing by and say hello. Stay warm. The White Death has come upon some of us.
Yep. Yes, it is. I think I'm supposed to be getting.
Well, I know one of the good stuff signed up for my campaign. Thanks for asking, Carrie. We do, and on that front, we have 96 signups right now. If I'm counting right, I'll have to go in there and delete a few that there were a couple people that. Well, there was one person signed up for 4, so 3 of those needed to be. I need to drink. I need to be deleted off. Welcome to the show, Ethan Van Skyver. Oh, it's only you.
He wishes.
Hail, Doc.
Hail.
Hey, Doc.
This one goes out to Shadowhawk.
Okay.
Kind of proud of myself and my stepdaughter and my wife because it took all 3 of us to do it. But we put a new belt on the dryer and it's working.
All right.
Good.
That's the most technical shit I've done in a long time.
Hail, Doc. Congratulations.
Hell. Look, I don't know how a lone guy could have done that by himself. That thing was a nightmare.
Doc, I'd love to take you to work one day.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Hell, Gabe. Hell, Ray. Hey, Gabe, I need to speak to you. I need your dulcet voice to record something for me.
Oh, okay. Oh, sounds sexual in nature.
It is not.
Let us be perfectly clear.
Yes. Rex made me do it, Gable says. Oh, yeah, sure. Laugh out loud. He says, sure, Doc.
So when Rex ends this stream, Gabe, I'll be hanging out backstage. Click the link.
Well, keep collecting. We'll see you tomorrow, folks.
Don't you do it, Rex.
You know I will.
Dirty dog.
Don't. I've been, yeah. Shadowhawk language.
Paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
Damn dirty ape, yeah. I took some 3x5 cards to do, some stuff while I was sitting there. I never pulled them out of my pocket. These are a little larger than 3x5, but nothing ever came to me. I just sat around like a lump and texted Shadow and Elsie and my sister. And
well, I didn't mean to be productive in the manner in which I was today.
Yeah,
but I was at least productive. I didn't have to call.
I'm just glad I made it back alive. I don't really like to I would rather be behind the wheel than Terry, than my neighbor. It was a little more nerve-wracking with her driving, and it was a little worse condition going over there than it was coming back.
Yeah. I'm like you, Rex. I already don't want to make the trip, but if I'm gonna make it, I need to drive.
And she's like, "Can you watch the weather and stuff?" No, I can't. I get car sick. My eye won't follow. I will get car sick if I start to focus on something like that.
What's up, Hal?
Don't miss the man cave later, Pale Rider says, and be sure to vote for Teacher's Pet on the Babe of the Week poll. Absolutely. Yeah.
I can't guarantee that vote, Pale Rider, but I will definitely be voting.
96 signups so far, Doc. We're
that's amazing, Rex.
100.
That's amazing.
A little over 3 days on day 3.
So
starting
conventional wisdom is that you can count out of any number.
Yeah.
You can count on about 40% of signups to be backers.
Right.
Cool.
So that's a damn good number.
Is it good enough though, Doc? Is it good enough?
Well, I mean,
I've got artists to pay and books to make, and
I have the suspicion, Rex, that you will have a higher percentage of backers.
I did not, Pale Rider. What now? What's your prediction, Doc? I'm sorry.
You will have a higher percentage of signups be backers than is normal. You'll be above average.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hey, Timothy.
I need your money, folks, to produce comics. Just this once.
He does. He does, in fact, need your money.
Hey, Jolly Green. Yeah, Doc's one of those artists I need to pay.
He needs your money to pay me.
That's right.
That's right. And just to make
help
it
me,
to
please. Help me.
Help me.
Help me, Doc, play like a
the fly, the guy in the fly that got trapped in the web. Help me.
Help me.
Yeah.
Here's a rock.
I had to do manual labor today. Help me.
Yeah. I don't want to have to go back to manual labor, but if all else fails,
Manual labor.
Rex unvaxxed sperm is going for premium money. Just saying. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we'll be the only ones to be able to procreate. And actually do some good. Now just have to come up with a few women that are unvaxxed.
Now look,
I'm up for the challenge. Just
if
saying.
women all of a sudden start giving birth to like 3-headed babies and shit behind this shit.
Wonder how long it'd take to fill up a 55-gallon drum.
Doc,
Oh,
guess
gosh,
who the world? Doc, guess who how many children that the woman that had the most babies? Take a guess how many children she had. Now with this said, it's
at
over
once
7.
or over at one time.
No, not at once. Not at once. I guess that'd be Octomom or pretty close to
Hello,
that.
Jolly Green.
But
yeah.
I mean, this woman had so many triplets and so many twins too. So that goes into the number. It wasn't like one at a time.
26.
You know what? I asked Terry the same thing just a few minutes ago coming back from Memphis. And I don't know, it just came up in the conversation. She said 25.
Wow, I just guessed. So I was right there at it.
No, you're not. That's not the answer. That's her guess. You're both wrong. You're both wrong.
What's the answer?
Okay, I'll give you the answer. Just settle down there, nub. 2 million babies. No, not 2 million, Timothy. Let's see. I know the answer. I'm just trying to think. There was one other thing that I was wanting. See what Doc did. He threw me off. I blame Doc every time.
I blame Katie.
The Wesley, you know the Wesley brothers that started the Methodist Church.
Yeah.
Their mother alone had 17 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Charles and James Wesley became 2 big evangelists. She had 17 kids.
My grandmother had 13.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, back then that was not unheard of. And then of course there'd be lost children too along,
Yeah, my dad's family was 13.
Yeah, there was 13. Only 12 of them lived. My oldest aunt accidentally dropped her youngest sibling, which was a baby, into the boiling wash pot.
Oh God.
Wow.
Oh, that's horrible.
Imagine the trauma.
Oh, dude. God. Oh.
Well, if you're like my parents, my dad would just say, I didn't feel it.
Rex.
Wow.
That's what my dad used to say. Now, maybe if I'd been
Scottish, what they say, they'll get them while they're young. They're extra tender.
Okay, here is the answer. It will blow you away. She must have been in the 1800s because they actually have a picture of her, I think, with their children behind her. You weren't even close, Doc.
36.
No, you're not even close.
Come on, tell me.
69 children.
Get the hell out of here.
What? 69. They were just walking out at some point.
I didn't take the time. I did retweet it. But yeah, you can check 67. Now, wait, Carrie, you voted afterwards, or that came in, but
we got
pretty close.
We got to check the math on this.
Well, she had so many sets of triplets. She had so many sets of twins.
Okay, all right.
So she skipped to the head of the line. She didn't have them one at, she didn't have them. 69 years just to have one apiece, one each. That's not, Elizabeth of the Bible, but she had so many sets of triplets. She was a fertile myrtle,
Gabe says that's the real meaning of a clown car.
Yeah. Well, my grandmother, I said, how I ran into someone and got 3 stitches in my chin. I had a scar on my chin. She got a scar on her chin. And she grew up this is on my mother's side. She was kicked. I said, how'd you get the scar on your chin? And she was like, I think she said she might have been 6 years old. She was kicked and knocked out for like a couple of days, I think, by a mule.
Well, there you go.
Got behind and it jacked her a good one on her jaw. Jeez. Her brother they lived outside of town. They didn't have a car, and he had a bad appendicitis. It was ready to burst. In fact, they got him to the hospital just in time to have it removed, or he would have died, My great grandfather ran to the neighbor in one direction. They weren't home. So he ran back to his house another mile and then ran the other direction another mile and then drove back in the car, and they got him to the hospital just in time. So
yeah, my buddy that I worked with, I won't tell you his name, but he was helping his grandpa when he was, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old. He was on the farm and grandpa milking the cows, and he got kicked in the nuts. And apparently the cow caught one nut and just completely exploded it.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Gable has this message for you, Doc.
I replied to it.
Okay. All right. We'll do.
So was there any Dane Brambage?
No, there wasn't any Dane Bramage. No. No, just a nice
no lasting little effects.
Yeah. She said her earliest memory was when she was 2 years old, because we were talking about, how long my memory went back. And she said, my first memory of what I remember was in the oil lamp, the fire started going down the wick, and my father grabbed off the table the lantern and threw it out in the yard, and it exploded. And she said that was her first memory of anything. She was 2 years old.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that could have been bad.
Yeah, that could have been real bad. But
freaking horrible traumas.
I said to Terry coming back from Memphis, I said, aren't you glad that we didn't have to go in covered wagon? I mean, we're able to zip over there and zip back, and it still takes us, an hour just to get to the bridge, and then you get into Memphis and, get to where we're going. And she started going to Mississippi, which that's a way you can go, but I think she added to the time, and then she wanted to go back a different. I was like, I can't wait to get back to, get behind the wheel and drive us home. And she wanted to go a particular way. It was a good call because I think we caught mostly green lights all the way through. And probably the other way would have taken us a little longer.
You were going to say, Doc? Reminds me of the Gravy Train commercial.
Yeah.
Nothing. I said nothing.
Okay. Just a heavy sigh there. How you been feeling lately, Doc? Because you were under the weather a little bit.
I'm old. I'm frail.
Oh, God. Speak that over yourself. Just let me know where to send the flowers. How about you, Shadowhawk? Doc's going to pass away.
I'm hanging in there, dude. I'm still
hanging
fucking...
in there. That's better than Doc. He's got one leg in the grave right now as we speak.
Yeah, so. I don't have a fever or congestion anymore or anything, but I'm still
that's good.
I'm still snotting like crazy. Just
yeah. Before I left, thank you, Immortal Rising, for liking this episode 630 today. We're coming up on 666 before you know it, Shadowhawk. We need firm plans about what we're going to do for 666.
You better skip that one.
Well,
skip that one? Okay. I was thinking about a chair stream.
Well, now what am I going to do with this goat, Doc?
Right. Eat it.
Damn it.
Eat it. Throw that thing in the oven.
Oh, that was funny as shit.
Oh, man.
Oh.
I've been planning for this thing, and then now you guys are pulling the rug out from under me.
Send it out in the desert. It didn't cost you that much. Ray says, ha, ha, ha.
What am I supposed to do with this goat?
What am I supposed to do with this? No, I didn't. Come on. The day before 667, and will be 667 part 1. Okay.
Huh?
I could have a chair stream for about 12 hours. We haven't had a chair stream in a long time.
Well, I think we can technically we could actually skip that day, and then since we had an extra day in February,
I know leap year, but see, this is our chance to get a leg up a day.
Ah, there you go.
I mean, we're not going to hit 1,000 this year anyway. But about this time next year we will. About this time next year we will. Our last episode of this year will be 978. So we'll just be shy of 1,000 episodes
Well,
by
we'll
the
just
end
have
of
to
the year.
do 22 extra episodes. That's all. We'll squeeze them in somehow.
Well, if we don't skip 666, we can, do leap year and gain one day. So that's, no, we don't want to do more than one a day. Hell no. It's enough to do a daily.
Gonna have to start doing 2 a day for at least 21 days.
Now, Doc, you didn't say why you thought that I was going to do above average, above 40% of people who sign up.
It's just a feeling that I have.
Yeah,
It's just a feeling. Okay, all right.
It's the
Well, I have had, some people
Rex,
respond back to the sign up and say, can't wait till the launch. I'm highly anticipating it. So
I'm basing that, Rex, on how quickly you acquired close to 100 signups.
Well, I worked it, Doc.
That suggests to me some enthusiasm.
Well, but I also got it out in front of people, Doc.
Rex, you went on one show.
No, I mean, I was tweeting it out to people. Are you kidding? Everybody I knew on Twitter, and I've got over 1,200 followers over there.
Oh, alrighty then. I'll just shut the hell up.
Well, no, I mean, you're saying I only did one show. I think, that helped. I stayed up hours doing that stuff. I really worked it trying to get those. But, I
gotta go. I gotta go cook some supper. I'll be back for you.
All right, Doc.
Okay. Well, we'll be here.
All right, later.
Be good, bro.
I signed up. Have you sent out any notices yet? Nope, not yet. Just what do you mean sent out any notices yet? You mean like updates, Levi? How many signed up? Willing?
Did you ever send out the thank yous yet?
Oh yeah. That was Nicholas Gear. Yeah, he should have signed up before he came on here. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, maybe if we, if I was able to get like, say 60% to back the book, or we might have a shower stream. I'm just saying. There has been some call for that.
Nobody.
I do have the shower to prove it. I'm trying to think of the song. I really need to watch an episode. Coming knock at my door. We've been waiting for you, right? Three's Company. Too. Yes.
Dude, that'd be so awesome to do the stream, go over there and open up the door, and there's 3 freaking just mummified corpses in there. Well,
hell no. Yeah.
Wait, is Janet still alive? I think she's still alive.
Joyce Stewart? I think so. I've not heard of her.
I think she's the only one still left, right?
Yeah, I mean, Ritter died, and then
Don
Mr. Roper, and I doubt Mrs. Roper is still alive, and Don Knotts is dead. He took over from the other guy when he died. Yeah, it was a loss for John Ritter. I mean, that was a medical accident, I think, that he died of,
Yeah, I forget exactly what happened with him.
Either that or he talked about pedophilia and they silenced him, I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. Just thinking out
Joan
loud.
Rivers had an interesting
yeah, you can name a few on that list, but but yeah, I'm glad there's enthusiasm on the sign up,
Woohoo! Yes, love it.
Yep, can't wait to hit 100.
Timothy says starting to take your clothes off if people don't sign up. That'll get people to sign up fast.
It takes less than that to get my shirt off, Timothy. You know that. So, I still got a few years.
You're making it too easy.
Making it too easy. Okay. Well,
quit being such a slut.
Saturday again, we'll have George Peter Gaddis on the Rex Hex and Apex show. Of course, that'll be over on Hex's channel. Actually, the Rex Hex and Apex show is going to be on launch day, Shadowhawk. I host it on this channel on launch day.
Oh, very cool. All right, that worked out well.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
probably
is that going to be? Well, that's going to be before you're supposed to be on with Shay to do the launch.
Oh yeah, Shay's. I'll have to check. She's in the afternoon.
Right.
It'll be at night after the 4 o'clock shadow, even. So
you're not. So we won't even be launched for Rex Hex and Apex yet.
No.
Okay. Well, that's all right. I mean, we don't want a conflict there.
No. So, but yeah, that's kind of a happy accident. So, what should I do for the Rex Hex and Apex show since I'm hosting it on launch day?
We can do a pre-launch preview.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we could. I mean, the thing will be up by then, I guess.
Yeah.
Better be.
Yeah, you better have that shit together, man.
Better have that stuff up there. Yeah. We really need to go behind the scenes.
I'll be driving down, picking up Doc on my way there. We'll both kick your ass.
We really need to go behind the scenes and, say, okay, what do we want on here? I probably have. Where's the link? It's way up there, George.
Who's this we? You got a monkey in your pocket?
Huh?
I said, who's this we? You got a monkey in your pocket?
That's beside the point. Yeah, we got a lot to accomplish before then. Like I say, if I make it through this month, I'll be doing all right. And unless the magazine falls on its face, unless the comic,
Well,
but I'm anticipating a good launch.
Like 12 days left of this month.
I know it's going by quick, bro. I knew it would when you were saying, well, it'll go by quick. I know, but I've been waiting since October. So now we just need to have
heard him whining a couple of months ago. It's good February. I don't know.
Now we just need to have Dillard on a few more times so Ethan can EFAP us some more.
Yeah, well, Dillard needs to get out there and probably.
He was on Vic's channel last night.
Good.
For a good long time. Yeah.
Hopefully he's, I don't know if he even has time with the Yellow Flash stuff going on, but hopefully he's been able to take some commissions and stuff.
Oh, he mentioned it over here, and he mentioned it over there last night too, or earlier this morning.
Timothy says, yeah, it was another shit show. Wait, yeah. Which one?
Timothy was there too, yeah. And
Vic?
Yeah, over there. Yep.
What happened to Vic losing shit?
Dude, he had over 30 people watching at one time, bro.
I mean, all right.
And they talked for, I don't know, a good long time about commissions, and it was mainly about, him against him.
Mm-hmm.
But, Dillard mentioned that he had taken like 8 commissions, just to buy Christmas presents, So he's trying to get all that done. And he had some sound advice, and so did Anthony for Vic. And,
Well,
Vic,
I mean,
look, people just want to see him draw and but not just come on and say, what should I draw? But draw Bale Warrior book, which people have backed. Certain people be making progress on that. If you owe anybody any commissions, which he does, not just from last year, but 2022, be working on that stuff. There's no reason why everything shouldn't be getting done,
Yes, exactly. Or at least, should have been making progress to being done.
And, if you're saying, well, I just spent $200 on shipping, okay, but you were paid more than that. Yeah, but
Right.
that had to go to, well, whatever. At some point, you're going to have to mail out, and yes, it's hard if you have, look, all you got to do
One
is come on and
chicken,
be
chicken
honest.
suck.
All you got to do is come on and be honest and say, mistakes were made. I'm working hard at it, and show people you're working hard at it. Don't obfuscate. Don't say anything different. Be consistent. I'm going to get this out to everybody. If I did not, in my move, grab everything, I will redraw it. I will get it to you as soon as possible. You're going to have to put some effort into, if your reputation's been tarnished. I don't care who you are.
There you
You
go,
ruined
Timothy.
yourself publicly. You're going to have to ingratiate yourself to people publicly again
You're
and
gonna have to
in
kiss
public.
some ass, and
And it it
shake
didn't
some
happen
hands, kiss some
overnight.
babies.
It didn't happen overnight, and it won't fix itself overnight.
Nope. Hey, Lorenzo Sleestack in the house.
Hey, Lorenzo, I have some lizard representation for you. I do.
Pale Rider timed out George because he didn't have a wrench.
Oh, did George and I have a wrench? I didn't know that.
Yeah, too late now. He's timed out.
Okay. Well,
He was defenseless, and Pale Rider took him down.
okay then. Let's see here.
Pale can
Yeah.
be merciless.
I've actually been in this whole process. I've been following more people.
That was a baby
Mr.
timeout.
Bill Bojangle Robertson. At one point, Bojangles that was in with Brer Rabbit and all that, dancing.
Yeah.
Or didn't he also dance with was it the same guy? Didn't he dance with Shirley Temple? Anyway,
I don't know.
at
Maybe.
one point in his career, like in the 30s, probably, and this was a lot of money in the 30s, $6,500 a week. Hell, that's a lot right now.
Hell, I wish I was making that today.
I know, a week in vaudeville, billed as the world's greatest tap dancer, and headlined New York's Palace Theater, which was the top vaudeville house at the time. I mean, that's a pretty good job.
Yeah, that's good money, man. He was rich back then.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know what this thing is. Oh, I better play the music. Godzilla music. McDonald's ad. They actually have there we go. Look at that.
I don't know if they're advertising it everywhere yet because McDonald's headquarters is here in Chicago. But I just heard today.
They got Godzilla McDonald's over there. Have you not seen that?
Anyway, I just heard today there's a new promotion they're doing. Double Big Macs. So it's got 4 quarter-pound patties of beef on it.
That's gross.
And my wife, what?
Your double quarter pounder, what?
Double Big Mac.
But that's only in Japan, right?
No. Well, they're quarter-pound burgers, aren't they, on a Big Mac?
No, I like cheeseburger burgers.
Oh. Well, there's still 4 of them.
Okay.
Like Shadow Hot. And all that bread, all that extra bun, I never quite got that. So that was your lizard representation.
I mean, it wasn't that much extra bread. It was only one.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't mind a Big Mac. I just don't like the.
And this is your commode, frozen over.
Oh, damn!
Look at that.
That's not good.
That's not good at all.
You better hope you don't really have to go.
Rex, hurry up and wrench him. My trigger finger is twitching. Okay. Well, I threw in the link. What else he want? You want to rent now? So demanding. Not even watch. To do that, I have to watch live on Twitter.
Apparently, George hasn't found the link yet, Rex.
Oh, it was right there. I sent it immediately after he asked it. It's just right there.
I'm looking. I don't
You
see
at
it.
George? There's you, George. Message deleted. I don't know. He may have to send me a new message. Add as moderator. Okay. Save. There. Now he's a moderator.
Oh God, I don't know if you want to do
Where's
that.
the link? The link should be right there. It's up there. Well, I don't know. Let's see.
10-second timeout for being demanding. And the wrench wars are flaring up once
Did you
again.
post the link in the chat? Yes, I did. I guess I can do it again. The link was
I just went through the
page.
chat.
Oh, okay. Well, it shouldn't have been. Maybe that's why Elsie's not here.
Probably sent out the wrong link.
Yeah. And knowing him, he'll sign up for the book again. And it's like, well, damn it. Don't need you to do that.
Silly Billy.
I'm going to check Facebook right now to see what link I did send him. StreamYard link. So that's good. While I'm here, I'll check. Anna, my sister, said, just got out of the hospital. I'm headed home with kids. Apparently, they're giving away free babies now.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
You know, that's how I kind of read that. But
heading home now with kids.
Yeah.
I didn't have any when I got here. But
right. Okay, we got a backup here. We got a George and we got a Lorenzo baby.
All right. Okay. Listen, just to get this cleared up. First of all, the link disappears in the chat. Okay, it doesn't stay there. You can't go all the way to the start of the chat. That's number one.
Well, now, how long does it take it to disappear? A couple minutes?
It depends how active the chat is. Yeah. If the chat's rolling quick, it'll go fast.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you can actually put the link in pinned to the top where it says top chat. But secondly, the link that you sent first time was to your sign up page. It wasn't to the StreamYard.
Okay. Well, I was not aware of that.
And thirdly, who the hell's timing me out? I want names. I want to know.
Pale Rider.
Yeah. Okay. I'm coming after you. Now that I'm a wrench, I'll track you down.
Yeah. Well, he's got a wrench too, so you have to do it on.
Okay. Great. A wrench at 12:00.
Yeah. Wrench Wars.
The Wrench Wars.
Careful, George. The Rex give us, and the Rex can take us away.
That's true. That's true.
Kingdom for Revenge. Was it Richard the Third?
What's that?
I'm sorry. What was your question, Lorenzo?
Didn't Richard the Third take a wrench for a wrench?
My kingdom for a wrench.
Yes, something like that. It was very similar.
All right. There was a reason why I was coming on here. And
I thought there might be.
It had something to do with horses.
I'm going to be doing a whole lot of shilling right now, and Rex has no choice but to submit to my shill mastery.
Okay.
All right.
I'm looking for this lady that brought 69 children anyway.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's just move this out a little.
No, you're getting me dizzy, George.
There you go.
All right, there we go. Blow him up, Rex.
And now I'm gonna be taking over the stream for the duration of the show.
All right, kick him.
Oh, so you did all that in Blue Line?
Yeah, Papermate.
And George Peter Gaddis here. That you see his hand and his pen.
Interesting.
Yeah, Papermate. It's all pen.
Wow. Very cool.
He is going to be on the Rex Hex and Apex show on Hex's channel Saturday with us. You request a super wrench? I don't think there is such a thing, is there?
Oh no! Don't give him a super wrench, because if he gets a super wrench, I get a super wrench.
No.
George paper gasket.
Yeah.
What's been going on, Lorena?
What?
Yeah,
Wait,
it's a-
yes.
You've been feeling better of late, I hope. Not so much.
Trying to. I'm gonna
Pretty
be
good.
hosting my show at 7 Central.
Oh yeah, it's
Right.
right. It's Thursday.
Yeah, and well, no, well, yes, it is Thursday. I don't know what I was thinking.
Big fog.
Yeah, I tell you, I was a day ahead yesterday.
You
I
were a
was
day ahead
ready to
all
go
week.
to Memphis yesterday. Yeah, all week I'm off. I'm ahead a day. I don't know why, but it seems to be
Maybe
that
you're
way.
down under.
You want to get it struck.
The Australians and New Zealand's there in the future.
Yeah.
In the future, we'll all be rising.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
It'd be something different. Well, I guess it wouldn't be different if we all are rising.
I need that laugh. Thank you, Timothy. Lorenzo baby Sleestack. You did you draw that, Lorenzo, or did you have that drawn by someone?
There was a guy named Gotham Knight.
Is
He
he
was,
still around?
He passed away, unfortunately.
Oh, he did.
He was a little person, and I think a lot of the people with dwarfism have some other health side effects.
Right.
He had an infectious laugh.
That is true.
Well, it'd be neat to see that little Sleestackian with a baby Yoda. That would be cute. I watched another on YouTube recently, Lorenzo, another documentary on the Land of the Lost. It was quite interesting. I really do think I will break down at some point and buy season 2 and 3.
Yeah, I know. There's some replacement of some actors, like one of the characters.
Yeah, like the father, he was replaced by his brother, Uncle Buck.
Give too much information, but yeah, the father disappeared.
Covering the swastika.
I think uncle shows up. One of the uncles.
Right. And that was all. That was solely over licensing, of lunchboxes and other stuff like that. The actor didn't feel like he was getting his fair share, for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah,
it was all involved, but that's why he left the show.
It seems like licensing and royalties seem to be big,
right?
With actors, I heard that's what's the deal with the strike, with the writers' strike, was that the writers were saying, or the actors were saying, no, I guess it was the writers, was it? Writers and the actors?
It was the writers that went on strike last time.
But they didn't.
Back in the 70s, there was a writer's strike?
Oh, I'm talking about the most recent one.
You're talking about what?
There was and they were saying that they weren't getting royalties with the streaming services. They weren't getting the sort of royalties that they would get if the movies actually showed up in theaters, which...
sorry. Sorry.
Maybe this movie are in theaters, for a little while. It's not like...
What do you mean me for?
Used to be we get the very first Star Wars movie, wasn't it? A year or two that stayed in theater. So that was like an exceptionally rare situation for that. Do you remember, Rex? How long was Star Wars? That was just that happened.
Oh, actually live in theaters? It was a while.
Oh yeah, it's like about 2 years in some places, about a year and a half for most theaters, which you'll never see that again. I mean,
no.
You had people watching it. When I watched it in its 33rd week of showing, one kid said that he had seen it 9 times. He was going to see it
Yeah, I think
for the
it had
10th
been
time.
it had been like 40 weeks or something it had been out when I finally got to see it. But my dad was like, he's like, I want to see it too, son, but I'm not going and standing in those giant lines. And we still ended up standing in line for
Right.
2 hours.
Yeah. I mean, the giant lines just persisted for over a year. And I remember when I went, another sci-fi movie was showing a little bit later after, and that was Steven Spielberg's
Close Encounter
of the Third Kind. Yeah. And I didn't go see that at the theater. I waited till it came on TV and still wasn't that impressed with it. I was like, yeah,
I got lucky that I only got my local drive-in, which I got in for free every night during the summertime. So I got to watch that one about 30 times. E.T., I watched that about 30, 40 times.
But did they have a good concession stand, Shadow?
Yes, they did. And they had lots of cute girls running around. There was never any lack of prey. Never any lack of prey at the drive-in.
Oh, that sounds very stalkerish.
I am a raptor, my friend.
Okay. All right. You say so. I am a raptor. Let's see if I...
Do you not know what birds of prey are?
Oh, okay. All right. I get it. I still want to know who Fred Benz is. Is he related to Ed Benz? I'm seeing a lot of his artwork now that I've,
Maybe he's Mercedes-Benz.
You think he's what?
Maybe he's related to Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah, I'm having trouble hearing you because I'm getting some feedback from Shadow. But
no, you're not. That's Lorenzo's been breaking up since he got here.
It's probably
blaming me again.
Right,
Look
well,
at
you. Let me.
All right, come on.
Yeah, I'm talking.
On noise
your icon? What?
Click on noise cancellation. For the you right click on the
on your settings. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Or click on automatic.
I'm only 2 years into this, so
automatic will mess up my volume and
audio. Okay,
sure.
Audio echo cancellation is check marked. Reduce mic background noise. That's new. Should I do that? Automatically adjust mic volume. Should I do that?
Well, when that happens, then people can't hear me.
Okay. So what should I do, George? Just echo.
It's working. It's working. Whatever.
I can just reset my phone.
It's working. Okay. Well, I upped my mic. It was only about halfway. That's why people have been complaining they can't hear me. I'm low. So maybe it'll be better now. All right. Welcome to the show, my co-host.
Wait, are people having a hard time hearing me?
Yeah, you were breaking up a little bit there, Lorenzo. I don't know. Maybe it was my fault.
I don't think it was your fault.
Look, you got to pick somebody, okay? You got to pick somebody, okay? Heads or tails?
Sounds like George to me. Pick him.
I think you blame George, right? Yeah. If we got our pick.
Well, George is blue. Blue men are people who don't want to commit to being green. They're almost there. Almost.
Almost.
I
just need a little bit more yellow in their dye.
Yeah, that's all.
Somewhere I'm going to find that woman that had 69 kids, and I'll tell you.
Oh my God!
How many were? Can you imagine?
At some point, they were just walking out of there holding hands.
Yeah. Can you imagine the age gap with those kids?
Yeah, it's going to be insane.
There's the work so far. After this, it's going to ink.
My oldest brother was 50 when I was born.
Well,
So-
I had a friend, his father was actually in his 70s when he was born, and he's still alive. My friend is, but he was born late in life to his father,
Yeah. Well, my dad was in his
he was in his
50s.
70s when he was
My
born.
dad was in his 50s when he adopted me and my brother.
I
Did
think
Rex,
he had a larger.
Rex, did you just say you had a friend who was 70 years old when he was born?
Okay, I gotta jump. See you guys.
Okay.
Later, George.
No, I said
Thought he
that
never knew.
his father was in his 70s when he was born.
Okay.
Have you seen these, Lorenzo? This just amazes me all the freaking time, man.
In the year 2000, the Cave of Crystals was discovered by miners excavating a tunnel for a mine in Mexico. The main chamber contains some of the largest natural crystals ever found in any underground cave. The largest one so far, measuring about 36 feet in length and weighs over 55 tons. The amazingly huge crystals in this subterranean cave have become this large because of the extremely hot temperatures inside of the underground cavern, and this encourages microscopic crystals to form, rapidly growing much faster than we're used to seeing in cooler locations. Just gazing at these gigantic, beautiful crystals, one can't help but get carried away, imagining what else awaits further exploration deeper inside these caves.
Isn't that wild?
That's got to be
I
like
remember.
walking on ice, I would think.
Yeah,
So
and
they-
I mean they're 10,000 feet below, or I mean they're down there, and that was submerged and then drained, and eventually they'll let that fill up again, and it'll be inaccessible. But just that's there, yeah,
the ancient
crazy.
Egyptians were very good with crystals. Just don't let too many humans know about it. They'll try to smoke them.
Tom
No,
has
it's
changed his name,
the wrong kind of crystals, Lorenzo.
right?
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Hail, Tom.
Tom's
Oh,
changed
Tom.
his name.
To the Tom of Reckoning. Yes.
Tom of Reckoning.
No,
Reckoning,
you're just adding.
with an
You're
F.
just adding. No, it's not
Huh?
Tome of Reckoning. It's Tome of.
Tome of Reckoning. Oh, okay, so it does read right. Okay, I was just seeing the F. It was throwing me.
Yeah.
Didn't they
Throwing me
change
off.
the Land O'Lakes check so she's no longer native? Speaking of O's in the middle, like
This, like this picture here was, or some pictures like this that was featured in, I think, it's been over 6 years ago because we still had our bookstore that was wiped out by the tornado, but that was featured. They did a story in that National Geographic, I think, and I bought that when it came out. I was like, wow, man, I'm going to get as much information on those crystal caves as I can find.
Sorry.
Huh?
You weren't
You ever been to Mammoth Caves down in Kentucky, Rex?
No, but I've been to Carlbad Cavern several times.
There's a big old crystal room in the Mammoth Caves too, where it's like giant cavern. Just everything is crusted.
But not like that.
No,
that is Jules. That is Jules Verne stuff. Like they in the early 60s they would do the Jules Verne movie with Pat Boone where they had a room just like that. And you thought, yeah, that's all fake. That's not real. That couldn't exist. And yes, it exists. That's what's amazing. We actually, you know, at least in that one locale, has yeah. I mean, amazing that that's things that exist, because that was stuff of science fiction.
So
Right,
so
but
that
that's what they
that
said. The
bookstore,
difference is the warmth of that particular cave system.
Yeah, the liquid that they drained off of that was probably boiling, and it's so hot.
Ate ice
Yeah,
cream out
back
of
in my
cave.
day, we ate ice cream out of toilet roll papers and didn't complain.
the push pops or whatever those were called.
Yeah, push pops. Yeah, with the
Those were good.
dots and everything. I had several just
Yeah,
like that.
I hated those orange creamsicle. Ugh.
Yeah, I ate a million of them. Hope you're doing well, Dan. Your brother is healing up nicely. What? I'm lost.
Well, that's good to hear.
I've been lost since I've got
What
on
he's
here,
talking-
just about.
So Rex, that bookstore that got blown away by a tornado, you didn't like co-owner of that one, were you?
Excuse me.
Ask me that again.
You weren't co-owner of that bookstore that got.
No. I did work at a bookstore, but now this was in the mall.
Really bad luck with bookstores. If
Yeah. No, this
Like,
was in the
it
mall.
said here, but at least you weren't like a co-owner.
Eric Weathers is apparently getting into cosplay over Battle Brick Road. Check this out. I don't know if that's Eric or someone else, but wow, what a makeup job. Flying monkey. All he needs is the wings.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like Hollywood style
Yeah.
makeup there.
Yeah, that's kind of disturbing, actually. Of course,
Yeah,
the
it's
monkeys
freaky.
always kind of disturbed me as a kid.
Yeah, the monkeys were always freaky, man.
They were freaky. Yeah.
That's that's
Yeah.
better than what they're doing with like some of this Disney stuff. With Disney, they're just like taking computers and adding like we're gonna make Will Smith blue or She-Hulk green or what, you know.
Right.
But this is actual like practical effects, like real makeup, genuine makeup. You know?
Oh yeah, and it's
And
quite
then
disturbing.
CGI
Yeah.
stuff, and it looks great.
In the news, black and white versions of
Practical.
Godzilla -1 will end their American release on February 1st. So, Shadow, Lorenzo, if you're going to see Godzilla -1, you're going to have to do it before it closes out on February 1st. So
He might step on me if I don't. If I don't watch his movie.
Yeah, he might step on you. Absolutely. He might not destroy Tokyo, and then it would lead to overpopulation and kinds of stuff.
Well, Lorenzo is required as one of the loyal subjects of Godzilla to go see it.
Right.
I think I am.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, he is the king of the lizards, right? I mean,
I think.
Yeah, I'll give him that. Not, he's been called king of the monsters.
He's the king of the monsters. Your King Kong can suck it.
Oh,
right.
So what happened? So, well, I think Godzilla went and trampled Tokyo a little too much because I've heard Japan's got some problems, hypothetically speaking, in Minecraft with low population.
Yeah.
Not enough population in Minecraft. I just add in Minecraft when discussing like potentially
absolutely
controversial issues. I don't think
that's awesome.
Controversial, but I'll just add it.
Now watch this, guys. Watch this. I might have to contest this one, but no one was actually hurt. Too chunky. Okay, but check this out.
Look at those knees. Ugh. Oh, damn. Yeah, she deserved it.
Yeah. Oh man. That was all practical, not CG. Just saying, CGI. That's all practical.
That was God telling her to lose some weight.
Yeah. Seemed like to lay her out pretty good,
Yeah. Did you see her feet kick up in the air?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing fucking slammed her.
Here's your werewolf representation for the day, Lorenzo.
Ow.
Yeah, famous
No,
monster
I
magazines.
can't howl
Huh?
right now. My dog.
You know the Howard Hole that's pictured on the left in the two covers. We don't really talk about Werewolf of London a lot, but that was a good movie.
Yeah.
Although I do prefer the Frederick March. Well, now really that wasn't a werewolf movie. Yeah, but
he was a little too human looking for me. I mean, even more so than like the Lon Chaney makeup. You know, he just don't have enough fur. He's not wolfy enough.
Well, what's this Werewolf of London cover up in the right-hand corner there? Is that another version? I've seen that makeup, you know.
I'm guessing it must be because that's not the same dude.
Curse of the Werewolf was the Hammer film, and then of course there was Frankenstein versus Frankenstein and Wolfman.
What's his name? Oh my god! Every time I forget his name.
Oh, yeah, the Hammer guy.
Yeah, he was in Tommy the Who movie. God, he's in so much stuff. Every time I forget his name.
Yeah, he died. He had like 10 drinks or something, and that really killed him. I don't know. He was drinking heavily. One of my favorite heroes, Dial M for Monkey. That was on Cartoon Network in a couple episodes.
I don't recall that character.
No, he hasn't been featured that much, but he's one of my.
They had a really good run.
He was the old
early 2000s or something.
Guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, early 2000s. Yeah.
What was his
there
name?
You go, Lorenzo. There's a cousin of yours.
The Werewolf of the Hammer films. He was in Tommy.
Well,
Oliver Reed. Yes,
Oliver Reed. Yeah. Oliver Reed. Yep.
Oliver.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Oh. Now here's a feisty little dude.
I found a squirrel and it had some blood on it, and I kissed it to make it better.
He does not like to be touched.
And it tasted good, Daddy.
It reminds me of the Spitter in Jurassic Park.
All right, now be nice.
Right. Oh, man.
The Reckoning, and it was saying that he loves Werewolf in London. He likes Wolfman design. That I'm not sure which one he's talking about.
Here you go.
One right is Werewolf from.
When it's 11 below in Chicago, Shadowhawk, she's got these pants. Sticks right in.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Just sticks right into the
ground. Here all week, dude. That's freaking horrible.
Yeah.
Were there the Werewolves of London?
Excuse me. I'm so sorry.
How many Werewolves of London were there?
Well, there was the song, and then there was I don't know how many Werewolves of London were there. All of them.
He like the one that Shadow didn't.
Danny Kaye's heavenly birthday today. He was born in 1911. Danny Kaye.
I love Danny Kaye.
The mortal and the pistol and the yeah. Did you know David Letterman auditioned for Airplane?
No, I had no idea.
No, why? Yeah, I didn't either. Oh, speaking of King Kong, now you got to admit this concept art for King Kong is pretty dope. Look at that.
Yeah, too bad King Kong is gay.
Oh my! These were pieces done by Brian O'Neill. I think that was his name, wasn't it?
famous gay artist.
Wow.
No.
I don't know.
Look at the shadow of her up against the wall with her mouth open and everything. She's reaching in there to get her.
Hey now.
The famous undressing scene.
Oh my!
King Kong was pre-code movie.
Dirty little monkey.
Look at him; he's even got that look on his face, like. Ooh.
I don't think they were able to quite capture that, but
no, I love King Kong too.
It was very good for the time. I mean, it's amazing what they were able to do. And when was that? Was that the 20s, the 30s, or
1930s? Yeah, early 30s.
1930s. Yeah, the first one, I think, right?
1933. Yeah, way before Godzilla.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't mean it was better.
That's right. Maybe you would prefer this.
So inclusion is a national security imperative.
We are screwed.
We fight today, and we are going to fight in the future using brain power.
Hello? Anybody home?
And if that brain, who's going to revolutionize the way we fight in space, we fight in cyber, just happens to be in a trans body, you should want them all serving alongside me.
No.
But it's inclusion that actually drives that.
I don't believe it.
Because you can bring people in, and if they don't feel safe to speak up, if they don't feel safe to bring their full selves to work,
boy, do you sound soft.
You're not going to get the value of the diversity.
There's that word again.
So for us, it is absolutely critical to drive our future success as an organization and potentially on the battlefield.
Wow.
I know a few guys that I'm friends with, and for whatever reason, they love to use the word critical.
So,
yeah.
I don't know why. It's just critical.
It's critical.
I mean, how's somebody going to be safe if they're on the battlefield?
Yeah.
And that's no disrespect to any of my training.
Probably the worst place you could be.
I don't think you're going to be safe if you're on a battlefield. That's not a very safe situation. It's kind of the opposite.
That is true. Yeah. Suzanne Hoff's birthday today from the Bengals, lead singer of the Bengals, 65 today. She no longer looks like that. I can tell you that.
Too bad.
Yeah, too bad. Yeah, we all ate out after a while. Sorry to say.
Yeah, it happens. Even me.
You know who this is? I know who this is. I bet you can tell me who that is.
Yeah, it's Lorenzo. Oh, wait, no. Ingrid Berg.
You're kidding, right?
I have no fucking clue, right? Show me this finger wave shit from the 1920s. A profile on top of it of some actress I've probably seen 6 times in my fucking life.
Okay, that's Lucille Ball.
Okay, so how am I supposed to know that from that picture?
Well, I mean, because it looks like her.
Okay, you say so.
Yeah, early 1930s.
I guess I'm not as familiar with the profile of Lucille Ball.
Well, I mean, you're right. Nobody watches I Love Lucy. Come on, man.
Well, wait a second.
When was the last time I Love Lucy was on the fucking air, right?
Yesterday, today.
Bullshit.
It's on somewhere.
I doubt
there
it.
you go. We need a palate cleanser. There we go.
What is that, Dr. Who?
No, that's James Bond villains.
Oh, okay.
Carolyn Monroe.
Is that Carolyn Monroe? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wow.
I haven't seen her in a while. She was a Hammer girl, right? Carolyn Monroe.
Yes, she was. She did Hammer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, who is the guy?
Was that
the guy was the villain of the
that was the original Blofeld, wasn't it? I think
no, this was the guy that had the underwater sub.
Oh,
Was it?
shit. What
Was
was
it? It was
that
Octopussy. I think the movie was
Octopus?
Octopussy.
No, Octopus.
Yeah.
No. Carolyn.
No.
No.
Well,
She
okay.
was.
Well, that main guy had webbed fingers.
Octopussy was a blonde or a redhead. It was not Carolyn Monroe.
No. Okay. All right.
I
Well,
forget
there
who
you go.
Octopussy was. Huh?
You have regular glue, super glue, and crazy glue. That's about right. That's about right.
Gorilla glue. Don't spray it on your hair.
Yeah, gorilla glue. Goat. You were talking about goats earlier. They really do defy physics. Check this goat
I'm gonna
out
take your word for it.
Up the tree. Look at that. They can just about climb anything. Look at that. Straight up and down.
That's crazy. Goats are insane, dude. They can climb just about any little thing that's sticking out.
Oh, look at that other one's backing up on the other one. They're eating it. Look at that. There's two of them there.
My brother-in-law had a couple of, what was those? The Egyptian goats, honey, that Julio had?
Yeah. I've seen them on cliffs way up there. If you fall,
Nubian
you're going to
goats.
die.
These things would climb everything. He had this giant pole barn. You'd walk in, you didn't see them anywhere. They'd be up at the top of the pole barn, standing on like a little 2-inch ledge, like looking at you. Going,
yeah, right. Yeah, it's incredible.
Fuck.
Oh, here's another Carolyn Monroe.
You know what else? Goats have rectangular pupils. I don't know if you've ever looked really close at a goat.
No, he's not white nipple. Sinbad, and yeah, she was in Sinbad. Yeah. She was in one Sinbad movie. Yep.
Oh,
in fact,
the comedian.
I think she was one of Christopher Lee's brides in the Dracula movie too.
Yeah, she was in the Hammer films, but I think I first saw her in that Sinbad movie.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that Ray Harryhausen special effects?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, all those early Sinbads were Ray Harryhausen. They were awesome.
Yeah, those are yeah. Mighty Joe Young.
Mighty Joe Young. That's a great one.
That was his first one. That was his first one.
I saw that when I was a kid, though, man. It broke my fucking heart. That movie was sad, dude.
But like, if you compare King Kong, which I think was only a few years earlier. That's really.
Well, Mighty Joe Young was a direct result, I think, of King Kong.
Yeah.
Would you like to see a Moa world 14-foot high 5,000-pound fish? A Moa.
Sure. I don't know what a
look at him compared to that diver.
Oh, guacamole! That's a big old fish.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
I've seen those. I didn't know they got that big. Holy crap!
They're kind of like configured like one of those sunfishes.
Yeah, they're
5,000 pounds. 5,000 pounds, man.
They're like a reef school fish, but holy shit, that thing is huge.
I know it.
That's got to be old.
Moonface. She was smoking
Moonface.
Yeah.
Better than Pie Face, I guess.
Right. Cary Grant's
Lennon used to call his fucking sidekick Pie Face all the time back in the 70s.
Cary Grant's birthday would have been I think yesterday. Scientists believe that the function of zebra stripes are to deter insects. So a team of researchers painted black and white stripes on cows. They found that it reduced the number of biting flies landing on the cows by more than 50%. That
really?
wild? Yeah.
Well, I know that there's also been a theory for years that, because of they're a herd animal, so that when they run, the patterns also help to confuse predators like lions and cheetahs and stuff like that.
Right.
It makes it harder for them to focus on one target.
Like a tiger, the tiger stripes, right?
Well, yeah, it's called camouflage, Rex. Yes.
Yeah, camouflage. Exactly right.
But you wouldn't think when you're standing in the middle of a plane and you're black and white striped, you stand out, right?
Right.
But at the
Now
same
this,
time, when you're all moving, it creates an optical
right,
illusion for the predators, so they
a
can't
pattern.
focus on. Yeah,
Yeah.
they can't
Right.
focus on one thing to hit.
Well, now I hate it when they send out misinformation. They're saying this is Spencer Tracy circa 1945. I say BS. This is not, this is earlier than that. He was not this young in 1945. He was playing Jekyll and Hyde in the 40s, around 45. Here he's a boy with a dog, a young actor. I guess he might not even been an actor then. I call BS. Maybe 1935. That might be him in 35.
Maybe they just.
45.
It might just be a misprint, Rex.
Right. But now I see that a lot. They were, when David Soul died, they had the wrong character that he played.
Gossip and whatever magazines. They don't.
Yesterday was Kevin Costner's birthday. He was 69 yesterday and today.
This is like the second time the number 69.
It ain't too late, Kevin. Turn around.
Remember that one woman had 69 kids.
1963, the world was introduced to Ronald McDonald. Would you like to see the first Ronald McDonald?
Oh, it's scary.
No, it's probably scary.
It is scary.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Hey, look who's skating. It's Ronald McDonald, the hamburger happy clown. Here he comes. And there he goes.
His head was a Happy Meal?
Isn't that McDonald's hamburger?
Well, look at that.
Oh, his hat.
He's got a cup on his nose.
Oh, is that the one that was what's his name? The weatherman.
Willard Scott.
Willard Scott. Yeah, I think that's him.
Was it the Today Show or something?
Was he the original McDonald's guy?
I think so.
Yeah, he was the original Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
Burger delicious.
Mom told me never to talk to strangers.
Well, your mother's right as always, but I'm Ronald McDonald. Give me a McDonald's shake.
Well, you sound like Ronald.
Here, I'll prove it. I'll give you 3 more hamburgers.
See, I knew he practiced witchcraft. I knew it.
I know, you're not supposed to accept gifts from strangers either.
But you're no stranger. You really are Ronald McDonald.
I'm telling you, man.
I never took my kids there.
I'll never go to McDonald's again, thank you.
Well,
see those golden arches, kids? Whatever you do, you stay away from those.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. You are correct, sir.
Holy shit.
It's iconic. Yeah.
The Ronald McDonald used to.
That would have scarred me for life when I was a child.
I know. Why do you have a cup on your nose? And how do you breathe through that? And why do you sound like James Earl Jones when you breathe
why
through
are you
that
wearing
cup?
a fucking meal on your head?
And why are you gay? And why are you trying?
Why is your hand on my
your
knee?
hands? Where's your other hand? Sound of a bush cricket. Have you ever heard a sound of a bush cricket? They look like a giant katydid. What we would.
Well, there was one time I was going down on.
Look how big that thing is, man. That's bigger than a Happy Meal. Quit poking me. You know what he's saying? He's saying, "Quit poking me."
Good Lord, that thing's big.
That thing's huge. Yeah, he's good eating. Dibby's on the drums.
I gotta prepare for my show, but thanks for having me on.
All right, Lorenzo.
Absolutely.
Nice to see you, brother.
Good to see you guys. I'll be streaming at 7 Central. Take care.
Hail NPC Oasis.
Yeah. Hey, horror show. Yeah. Here's Frederick March in 1931, Jekyll and Hyde. I love that movie. He won Best Actor for that. Frederick March was a good actor. I got to help. I got to believe that the special effects just blew everybody away when he morphed. I mean, they still hold up today.
Yeah, he's still pretty freaky looking in that movie.
Today. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't him though. It was I think it was the later one where it was Ultraviolet with
Ultraviolet.
Was it? It wasn't Frederick March that, like, kicked the kid and beat the guy to death with the cane and all that shit.
Yes, that's him. Yep, that was the role. Jekyll and Hyde. Yep. Although they edited that out.
Right. Well, they must have redone it in a later one.
Maury Pope was his birthday yesterday. He turned 85. Remember Maury Pope?
Unfortunately, yes, I do.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like Gerardo Rivera, right?
He was a horrible talk show host.
Oh, did you see this? I thought this was cute.
But he married
nachos are just
you guys remember
nachos are just tacos that don't have their life together.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like a deconstructed taco.
Yeah.
That's the popular.
They get dipped in everything, right?
Huh?
They get dipped in everything, so they might as well be a disembodied taco.
Honey, I think your haircut showed up.
Oh, you got a haircut. All right. Well, we need a Julie Newmar shot too, don't we? There we go.
I'm gonna have to mute. The dog's gonna lose it in a second.
Okay. Quit giving him crack cocaine. Poor Daisy. Maybe go straight one of these days. Oh, me. Crack myself up sometimes. How deep are we into this? Okay, an hour and a half. All right. Oh, it was James Earl Jones's birthday yesterday. We didn't mention that. Here's a kid selling comics in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, circa 1940s. That's pretty cool. 5 cents. I wonder what comic books he had. I see a Captain Marvel there. A New Funnies with Andy Panda. Pretty neat. Some stuff, some Golden Age comics worth having. If I was that kid, I'd say, hey, you going to buy that? This isn't a library, though. Yeah, what do you want for 5 cents? The good old days. Oh, it was Oliver Hardy. Oliver Hardy from Laurel and Hardy. He only lived to be 65 years old. He died quite young.
Daisy.
Yeah, I got her. That's cute. 10 years she won't use.
Whatever. He passed in 1957. Oliver Hardy, remembered as one half of the comic team, Laurel and Hardy, starred in over 100 silent and sound films from 1927 to 1955, suffering a major stroke and then a coma. He was the original Tin Man in the silent version films. Not a lot of people know that. I have some of those, actually. And somebody in the chat says, of course you do, chat. 6 a.m. 6 a.m. doing a little art there. Wart the Wizard. That's pretty cool. Going up against Pitt and Jim Shock. Nice little piece. I don't know if that's a sticker. Let's see what he says about it. Didn't have time to draw anything tonight, so here's a little mix and match of some older illustrations. Okay. Very cool. Back both USA Assassin 4 and Relentless Tin Soldier 3. We had Luke on the other day, and on the 25th, we will have the writer Mark Polton on and get the bonus Legendary Hero subset of the new USA Assassin trading card set. It's on Fund My Comic and Indiegogo. Both of those are different ones. What else we have in the news? Nice mix-up piece with the Beast. There, the Avengers, and a very Garcia Lopez-looking Batman, of course. It's nice. I like these little mashups that you always wanted to see. Lorenzo, have fun on your show tonight, Thursday night. I'm still thinking it's Friday, to tell you the truth. Another George Perez, just because I love him. The sort of the Avengers Trinity plus Wolverine. Pretty nice piece for George. Love his stuff. I need to pull out the essentials or pull out the original Avengers. I still don't have all of them replaced. Here's from 1966, a cover by Gil Kane. I actually have a very nice copy of this in my collection. Undersea Agent. Gil Kane drew issues 3 through 6, which are collected in a hardcover book now. This was Tower Comics done by Wally West. So there's a wonderful 60s Gil Kane cover for you, Shadowhawk.
Yeah, I saw this somewhere.
He's looking very Fing Fang Foom-ish, isn't he?
Yeah, I love that bright yellow background and stuff like how they used to do back in the day. Just a solid one color background. I mean, sometimes it works, you know.
That was a little bit more prevalent back then, for sure.
Yeah, but sometimes it really works, you know, depending on what the subject matter on the main focus is, you know.
And Andy Lawless, or Lawson, not Lawless, but Lawson, we're trying to get him on. Let's see what he's got to say with his latest post from a few days ago.
4 horror comics you might have missed. Heavy Metal Drummer. This is by Sumerian Comics. It's amazing sci-fi. Guys at a heavy metal band. Aliens show up. They start infecting older women. So like the grandma is turning into these young prostitutes, hunting people down. He's got to behead them with an axe. Nothing like this book. Just check out this wild art. Can't recommend it enough. Wirehead by Rob Geronimo.
Oh, yeah.
On the art. Also, Jeff Elkins did some great work. That 9x16 format I'm talking about. If you missed this campaign, you might be able to get it here from Rob. But look at this beautiful black and white art. Story of a creature that was built during the World War II era, atomic era, becomes this slasher hunting this group of people. Incredible twist at the end. Highly, highly recommend. The Berg. This was something I backed on Kickstarter. It's a UK team that did this. Also 9x16. See what I'm talking about? Incredible abstract-y art where it's got this nice sort of watercolor palette to it. These guys who manage the sewers and GAC, they go down and there's this huge, they call it berg, but a berg of like crap, plastic, fat cells, and like all the sins and sadness of this city are packed into this, and they destroy it, or some of them get killed.
Interesting coloring on the
horror
cover.
Story with some real character struggle.
Reminds me of the Blob.
Cullen Bunn. This thing tripped me out. So it's a horror story set in the world of plastic surgery addicts. So it's already creepy enough, right? That you're dealing with people who keep getting plastic surgery done to their faces and their lips and their body. But now there's a killer who is, imagine like a backstreet plastic surgeon. There's amazing twists with this. The creep factor in this book is really high. Cullen Bunn delivers once again. And I'm going to finish it up here with The Nasty. This is straight up fun horror. Now there's issues 3, 4, and 5. 6 comes out today. I'm going to be picking that up. John Lees, Adam Carahoon on art. This is set in Scotland. John Lees is a Scotsman. And it's got all that sort of great accent and vibe of that. But what you have is a dude whose imaginary friend is a slasher. And he starts to make this video to save their local video shop to enter into this film festival. And then this imaginary friend starts to come to life and killing people when he's recording with the camera. Freaking awesome. I can't recommend enough. Tons of fun. Horror comics.
That is a great title, The Nasty.
Yeah, I like it.
The Nasty. I would say some things about marriage, but I better not. Get myself in trouble. Oh, the Man Cave. The Man Cave tonight. Jimmy Reyes is going to be on the Man Cave talking some Dragon Rage.
Ah, crap. Now I'm echoing like crazy.
Okay. Well, I'll drop the link in the chat for you again, brother.
All right.
One more time. Just one more time. Yeah, Jimmy Reyes will be on the Man Cave, so you want to catch that for sure. Can't recommend that enough. He's going to be doing a variant cover for me. And hopefully we'll have it up on the campaign. Toot Sweet. I know I've got to get him some reference for the back part. This was a house. I don't know if this is a real house or what, but that Mike Barron posted, but that's pretty wild, isn't it? Yes, it is. I'd like to live there, although it'd probably be a little too small. But yeah, you'd definitely stand out with neighbors with that one. Let's see. Here is a 9.8. He says, I hate selling the good stuff, let alone my favorites, but I knew I really had something here, and it sold a little over an hour for 5 times the last 9.8 sale in 2019. He doesn't say what. Yeah, if you get a book like this, 9.8, Marvel Team Up, I think that's got Dave Cockrum cover and probably John Byrne inside artwork. 9.8. Nice. That's a nice one. He said it sold for 5 times the price that it sold in that condition from 2019, which was the last 9-point sale. So that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Those Bronze Age, they're hard to get. And yeah,
you got a bunch of old Marvel Team-Ups, dude.
Toma Reckoning, I'm not even going to try and say his name. D, he was on Pop XP last night. Did you catch that, Shadowhawk, or did you go to sleep?
No, I didn't do much streaming after we got done last night. I had something to eat and went to bed. So
I get it.
I got to mute though. I don't want it to get struck.
Okay. Get struck? Oh. Man finds the Scooby-Doo. There you go. That's pretty close, Scooby-Doo, for sure. And don't prefer big dogs like that.
Carrie might know. You might know, right? I was just listening to the Rolling Stones "Hang Fire." Do you know what that means?
Well,
you remember the song "Hang Fire"?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you know what it means in English slang?
Oh, do I want to know? No, I probably don't. But sure.
No, it's you're just sitting around shooting the shit with your buddies, smoking cigarettes, and you got a cigarette hanging out of your mouth. You hang fire.
Oh,
that's all it is.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. They wrote a whole song about it. Everybody thinks it's something kinky.
Max Smith that did Scurry, I didn't get that, but I wish I had. It really looks good. It's kind of like Gary Shipman's work, you know. It's just it looks so good. He says, felt pretty lost lately. Family illnesses, personal injuries, moves. Hopefully 2024 will be a new start. I wanted to get more scurry out by now, but a few months longer won't be too bad, right? And here's a sample of his work. I did it's the first scurry to come out, but it really is a good looking comic, man.
Wow, what is this about?
It's scurry. It's about these mice and their
Well,
trials.
I figure it's about the mice, and obviously
I don't know. I didn't back it. I don't know that, but the artwork looks so good that it's like, yeah, if I ever get a chance, I want to back this. You know.
I don't know, dude. I gotta take a closer look at that.
Okay. All right.
That artwork might look a little too good.
Okay. Well, he's pretty good. Another guy that's quick reminder.
I gotta see more than just that one finished piece to make.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah. Well, now you could probably look up Scurry.
I'm just saying that looks like it could have been an AI piece. Sorry, dude, but that was all digital artifacts and shit. There was nothing that was. I don't think anything was actually done on pen and paper or paint or that picture. Hey, Eagle.
How you doing today?
Hanging in there, babe. I've been sick.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Staying out of trouble, Rex?
Who, me? Yeah. I took my neighbor to Memphis today to the cancer center, but yeah, I've been braving the cold out.
Don't even call that cold.
Well, it's
I mean, been below zero here all
it's
week.
Going to be 22 here soon, but yeah, it's not been real cold. Actually, it got up to 36. Well, but I'm grateful for it that it was above freezing because we got back in a timely manner. Scurry has been in the making for years, well before AI came along. The artist is generally killer. Was that on Indiegogo? I was going to look up Scurry.
I'm not familiar with it. I only saw the one image.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I thought that was a little harsh criticism, but I get it.
Dude, I when all I see is one image and it looks like it's been very much polished digitally, I gotta wonder what's going on.
Well, we could probably look up, although I'm looking up on Indiegogo. Was that?
But I'm not familiar. I mean, the guy may be a fucking spectacular artist.
Yeah, maybe Ryan Cardinal knows what if it was on Indiegogo. I'm doing a search. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. Here it is. Okay, so this is an indie campaign. It made 195,000 plus.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we can watch the trailer.
Right. What, Kickstarter or?
No, Indiegogo.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, this one impressed me.
How did I miss this?
I don't know, but here's the trailer. This is a dead campaign. I had 3,078 backers out of Vancouver. $195,887. Let's watch the trailer. Oops. Ooh, that's cool. Only on Choppy Ass Theater. Oh, eagle like this. This has got a lot of wildlife in it.
Oh, no, it's rodents. I mean.
Possum. I knew it. It's a possum.
I do remember this.
Looks pretty good to me.
I remember why I didn't back two.
Okay.
I just can't sympathize with rodents, dude. They're a fucking scourge on the planet.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
now
kind of
what
siding
about
with him on that.
What about Mighty Titan? What about Mighty Titan?
Mighty Titan is cool. He's not trying to get sympathy for a whole race of fucking filthy little vermin.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sorry. I'm sorry, dude.
I am not a fan of rodents.
I'm not either, but I mean,
I spent too much time out in the wild and camping and doing all that fucking shit, and I can't stand fucking rodents.
Right.
I have a tendency to sympathize more with predators than prey, honestly. Sorry.
I feel the same, Eagle. Very much the same.
Well,
most of the stuff I follow eats rodents, so.
Yeah, most of the things I really dig, like, that's the main part of their diet.
Here's Kelsey Shannon's work on Nexus. A little bit.
Kelsey, what a beast.
What a beast.
Fucking Kelsey.
Yeah.
God.
Coming soon, he says.
What do we do with the Kelsey? Just leave Bigfoot alone. Let him do his thing. That's what
don't get him wet and don't feed him after dark. How about that?
I say leave him alone in a swamp. Let him do his thing, and fucking, he'll be happy. Everybody be happy, and it turns out amazing artwork.
The scurry campaign. If somebody wants to like that, they can, but I'm not gonna sympathize with it.
Okay. All right.
No, I mean, I had the same issue with Shane Davis's Starlight Cats. I love cats.
And yeah,
everybody
loved it.
But everybody loves it. It was a good story. I got it. I liked it too. I was actually surprised. I actually liked it. But it's not the kind of stuff I would normally buy, dude.
I love this. I don't even know where he got that picture of me.
See, I'll be much happier siding with stories done about cats than rodents. I'm just saying.
It's a lot easier for me to get on board with cats than it is with mice or rats or even rabbits. I mean, what you call it? The big
Well, rabbits are an interesting thing because the scientific community doesn't even agree with
called?
what they are from 1 year to the next.
Another down the fucking.
Every time they do more testing on rabbits, they keep switching which genome it belongs in. So the scientific community can't even agree very long what a rabbit is.
Well, I mean, and I don't want to get into that debate, but at the same time, if you want to talk about test animals and shit, I think it's a lot worse to be doing makeup testing on fucking primates and stuff than it is on fucking rodents.
Shadow, explain this to me. Hey, Bone, fireball and popcorn. Check this out. What's going on? Is it a heated ball? Is that what that means? Fireball? I guess in oil. Okay.
Yeah, that's
maybe butter.
Okay. That's a metal ball bearing heated red hot and then dropped into the glass.
There's good odds that would shatter the glass, actually.
Yeah, I would think so.
Well, look at it. The glass is fucking. It's moving. It's probably gonna shatter. I wouldn't be surprised.
My bet is either.
Look, it's already.
If you did that in real life, the glass is going to die.
This is super slow motion, Eagle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta realize
a lot of these stupid things like this, when they make them, they're so edited that people don't even see
the glass is already. You do see the top of the glass is already blown out. It's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes another big chunk. Boom. Oh, there goes some more flying. Oh yeah, look at there. Yeah.
The glass is. But I don't even think it would break to that level. I think it'd absolutely shatter when that ball bearing touched.
Well, when they said fireball, I thought a fireball that you drink.
Because they put all the seeds on the bottom of the
It'll
glass.
sink right through it. Trust me.
Yeah.
I do enough cooking. It would sink right through those.
It wasn't that hot. They didn't pick a metal that they had to heat to that high.
It doesn't take much heat to shatter a goblet unless it's crystal.
And it doesn't take that much heat to pop that popcorn in
Again,
oil.
it was dropped in cold oil with a bed of fucking popcorn at the bottom.
Yeah, it must have been cold.
Metal cools quickly when it's dropped into cool oil, Eagle. Do you,
right.
I know that.
It's not going to cool that quick.
So you know about forging, right?
I'm telling you, I've experimented enough with what you can fucking do with hot metal and glass. No, that would shatter the glass, even with the oil and the popcorn there.
All right. Maybe it's all
I was that kind of person that always experimented on shit to get it to blow up, okay?
Barely hear you, Elsie. Say again.
I said, hey man, let me turn my stuff up.
Hey, Elsie.
Hey, Shadow.
You got him a
Good
drink,
to see you, bro. You got it just
starting in here on the last 4 minutes of the show.
Now where'd he go?
Yeah, where'd he go? Really?
Hey, bro,
needs more butter.
Damn it, Elsie. Oh, holy shit, he's back.
I was texting calling and I didn't get no answer. I said, oh my gosh, I hope he made it
I
home.
came in and I took off my jacket that had all that in there and came straight in here after letting her out. I said, I don't even have time to keep my phone on me.
Okay, man. I mean, that's the reason I was sitting in there with Susie. We were chilling and I was running around texting and I called. You know.
He screwed his show when he let me in anyways. What do you want him to do?
Hey, good to meet you, Eagle Rider.
Hello, welcome.
All the way from Jackson in this cold.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm just
cold
a pain in the ass
all
little housewife. That's all. I mean,
check out these. Check out
Eagle.
Check
like
these
and
rescue animals.
Get everybody stirred up.
Oh yeah, that song's gonna get you in trouble. That song's gonna get you in trouble fast.
Wow, what the fuck was that?
That's a warthog.
I was talking about the song, Rex. Turn that shit off.
I did.
Yeah.
All right. Good man.
I think that's a baboon behind him. Hell no.
What?
I'm not getting around that.
What is?
These are rescue animals. These are rescue animals. I'm not getting around that warthog, and I'm not getting around that baboon. Hell no.
Not getting around
that. Baboon will eat your face off.
Is that warthog even alive?
Yeah, well, yeah, he's alive. He's just sunning.
Sure doesn't look
it, you know.
Usually there's some twitches in the face, but these look like a stone movement.
I ain't getting nowhere near none of those.
Maybe he was stoned. Maybe he was stoned. I don't know.
That's
What's
it.
been going on, Elsie?
If he was stoned, I might drink.
Well, if he was stoned, would empathize with him at least. I mean, right?
Yeah, we could talk. At that point.
Oh, thank you, Bone, for dropping that. Subscribe to Eagle Rider. There's our YouTube.
Yeah, Bone.
We're too excited for him to see it. Please show pictures. I sent you. All right. Let me go over to Instagram and find it. Instagram.
All right, where am I supposed to be after this?
Man cave, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, Belmont. Okay.
Carrie sent me a photo. Oh,
Lorenzo's probably live right now too.
Is it all right, Elsie, if I give Carrie your address? She wants to send you something.
I don't care.
She crochets. She crochets. All right, that was top. Okay. So,
wow. Oh, yeah.
She crochets, so she made that for you. She wants to send that to you.
That's sweet.
Tell her I'll send her a painting, right?
Okay. Okay. She's in the UK, so it's going to cost you a pretty penny. But yeah.
Yeah, bro. Careful what you commit to, Elsie. That UK shipping is a bitch, bro.
Yeah, I have a friend who's been collecting a box full of stuff to give me for years, and he keeps going, well, I have to actually pay to ship it because he's in England.
What did it cost? Maybe
Dude,
$20?
And then English Customs charge carry.
No. If we use our flat rate shipping boxes to send to the UK, it's about $130.
Dude, I spent an exorbitant amount here to make sure it got there.
It's ridiculous to send something to my friends up in Canada.
And then I'm telling you, England, because they had to go through customs, they decided they were going to stack some extra charges on. So I ended up having to PayPal Carrie money so she could go and pick up her package that I had sent her.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Private. Yeah, dude, England is horrible.
Alterna book. Oh, yeah. Was that bundle I bought for you or something? Yeah, look at that. It's got Clint from the
sketch cover. Holy shit.
Yeah, sketch cover. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I've got a chair sketch cover from Pete himself.
He's not an artist.
He did the doctor on the cover. You know, the evil doctor that was doing all the experiments.
Don Chin, yeah.
Not Don Chin.
No, but Don Chin is a fucking badass. He's a sweetheart.
Don Chin is amazing, dude. I love that dude.
This is the guy.
Radioactive. What is it? Fucking teenage. No. Damn it.
Radioactive black belt hamster.
Radioactive.
Don Chin on these streams when he out of the blue joined in when they were doing a birthday crawl stream for me a few years ago. And then he was popping around for a while. Going, there's our Eagle girl. What can I do to promote you and stuff? And he still every so often says hi to me. He's such a sweetheart.
Oh, Laura Chin. Laura Chin's great too, man. She was, said something to me over on Twitter or liked one of the streams or something. I think it was.
Well, they're both sweethearts, dude. They're just like some of the nicest people I've ever met.
You're gonna be sweet, and I'm sorry for the audio problems, but and everything. And for LZ that I'm gonna kick right now because he just keeps showing stuff. He won't save it for tomorrow. He skirts in here the last 4 minutes of the show and wants to do a whole new show. Well, I'm gonna go and see my mother across the street. Go do a few things, and come back, and then maybe I'll have another stream. And then again, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just pass out. But it's been fun today. I've had a big day going over to Memphis and back. But
there's a little Korean girl down at the local massage parlor that needs to see that.
I was telling Terry that was not as nerve-wracking as when I saw you that one time when it was actually snowing pretty heavy, through Memphis. It was snowing heavy that time I came through. Anyway, keep collecting, keep reading.
Keep collecting.
Go subscribe to Eagle Right. Look, he kicked himself. He couldn't wait 1 second. What the hell? Anyway.
And then it scrunched up all awkward and like hyper focused on the cleavage. That was very awkward. Anyway.
I'm leaning into the camera right now. You just can't see me. Anyway.
He's got his nose stuck right there. Boink.
I know where to put the quarter. What can I say? But for that much entertainment, I might even pull out a dollar bill. Oh hell! Anyway, let me get out of here before I get into trouble.
He'll drop a silver dollar in there.
Eagle, you want to say the thing? The thing.
And then you watch that.
I love it when she talks kinky to me.
Lakota.